All right. So, what's up, summoners? King Blair here. Today we're gonna be doing the King's Cup. Oh, let me turn on the volume for that. But today we're gonna be doing the King's Cup. So we're gonna be seeing the participants, the top 8. We started the tournament last week. Signups were on Discord. I didn't make it as public this time because I wanted to make it a little bit of a smaller tournament. But we did start it. Signups were about 2 weeks ago. We gave them a week to do their matches, and now we got to the top 8, and they're gonna be playing for a grand prize of $100 plus. Right? It's still to be determined, the extra portions, but yeah, about 100. Top 4 will get a prize, and we're at top 8. So if they win their first match on stream, that's great for them. It's gonna be a best of 3 type matches, with the top 4 actually being best of 5. So I'm pretty excited. There's a good spread. I'll actually show you guys the spread before we actually start. But let me actually announce it in the Discord that we're starting and make all the small little changes for everything, and check everything, and then start making the room so that we can get the tournament going. So it should be a good time. It's always a good time for tournaments. I will also be joined by a healer to help me commentate so my voice doesn't go hoarse. So he'll talk in a second and see if you guys can hear him.
Can you hear me?
But okay, let me see if, because I have no idea if they can hear you or not, because I had to put you a little bit quieter so you wouldn't get feedback. But I think I can put you a little louder so I can hear you better too. And let me go ahead and do that. Okay, talk again. Let me just see the sounds.
All right, that's
Okay, that should be good enough. And then we'll talk about the music and all that stuff. But yeah, let me also check on the end on the YouTube end, because as always I have to do all this other stuff for it to go. So I'm glad you guys are here. But yeah, I can't read the comments just quite yet. It's still taking some time for me to actually, as always, I have to change a little bit of the settings in the, oh, I can hear. Okay, that's awesome. Hey, how y'all doing? So I'll show you guys the bracket in a second while my Epic 7 is opening, because it takes a really long time. Anyone can join. I'll probably do another one. This one I kept it small. I only announced it in the Discord, so I do apologize that I kept it so small. And I know a lot of you guys wanted to compete, but that gives you more reason to join that Discord link that's actually in the description of every single video for when the tournaments do happen. I do give about 2 weeks notice to let people sign up, so it's a pretty good time. But yeah, let me do some updates to everyone. It's gonna be a good time. So I'll make the room in a second. Let me do all the other stuff that YouTube doesn't do automatically. But yeah, as far as brackets, the bracket is actually quite interesting, right? It's a pretty good variety of players. I didn't break it into brackets this time, so it's just everyone was put together. We had 2 legend players sign up. We had 4 emperor players sign up, and the rest were champion, and there was like 2 or 3 that were gold or lower. From the ones that signed up, I think one of the legends actually lost before getting to the top 8, so that one was like a big upset, and it was by Ninja too. And then the other ones, I think there's also one other one that was like low champion that actually made it pretty far, right? So if they win one more match, they'll get that little bit of a prize money. All right, so okay, that should be good. Oh, the tags. So let me, okay, so we're good now. We're good on all the boring stuff. So let's get started. All right. So let me know, guys, know on your side. Can y'all hear the music? Can y'all hear Healer? And Healer, can you talk to see if they can actually hear you? Because for some reason, sometimes
I think I could be heard before, but yeah, let's get some hype for this tournament.
Oh, let's go. Okay, so I can hear you okay too. Can y'all hear the music or no? I don't want to make it too loud because then you guys won't be able to hear Healer or the music. And this way, it doesn't mess up the mic settings either. But I had all this stuff set up before, but let me show you guys the bracket and who are we going to be playing today. For some reason, BlueStacks takes like forever to open Epic 7. I do not know why. It just takes a really, really long time. But I am pretty excited. I had a lot of technical difficulties on the way here.
Did you change your settings to have higher graphics for the S3s? Because when I changed it took longer to load up to, yeah.
Oh, are you serious? I should have gone the cheap way, but I wanted to make it look clean for the tournament. So I actually went a little harder. My laptop, it's like, it's chugging. I really hope that it doesn't die. Okay, but as far as the bracket, let me show it to you guys. Here's where we are right now. So who's gonna be all playing? So we got Mythcrafter, all these people from the Discord, they signed up. We had around 20 or so participants actually sign up, which is why it's such a weird bracket. The people that had an extra match were the people that signed up late. So that's the way that I made it fair. But a lot of them actually did make it to the next round. So at the bottom, we see Artaf representing Abandoned. Not an RTA main, actually a Guild Wars main, but it's really cool to see they made it top 8. We also see KCat, which is our legend player who's always made it to like top 4 or higher in these tournaments, actually get upset by Ninja in the top 16, which is pretty crazy. We see Hours. Unfortunately, the bracket was brutal. These two know each other, they're friends, and the bracket just happened to put them together, which is very sad and very depressing. We see Hufer, who's always been a big supporter of the channel. Super cool. Big shout out to Hufer. Thank you for always helping and everything and being such a cool guy. On his way to be a legend player this season. Actually, pretty big upset as well from this side. Apparently lost to a dual attack, but I am excited to see what he can do. I have no idea what he plays. I've never seen him play before, so I'm really excited to see because he had a long road to get to where he is, and he was pretty good about it. Grits and Clar. Clar, unfortunately, used to be in the lower brackets. This time he did get beat, unfortunately. But he actually did win his first match, which is pretty cool. That's really cool to see. And then, of course, the other two players from the Discord won their first match. The Half-Blood, we haven't seen him in an actual stream, so I'm curious how he played. And Moyuki got beat by Foul, who's been in a lot of these tournaments as well. And of course, Mythcraft. So it should be pretty interesting. Most of the players here are champion or higher. From the ones that are left, with Tab being the only one that didn't really push RTA. So it should be pretty exciting. So the way that it will break down is these are going to be in the tournament mode. So it's going to be 1 ban, 2 pre-ban, and then 3 pre-ban if they get to a game 3. And the top 4 will be a 5 pre-ban type scenario because it's a best of 5. So yeah, but if they make it here, they already get a little bit of prize money. If they make it here, they get a little bit more. And if they win, they get the most, right? So it should be exciting. Should be good stuff. And there we go. Epic 7 finally finished loading up. So yeah. Let me see all the stuff. Good thing I'm a master player. I will be back. I guess Spicy Tech I want to try. Ooh, I'm curious to hear it. No music? Okay, let me bump up the music just a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't blast too loud. And hopefully Healer's still louder than the music. Okay. I'm gonna put it up a little bit so I can hear it. And let me make the room and let the contestants participate. And let me take it off in case we somehow make it into that so it looks better in case we end up in the Epic 7 thing where we can actually see ourselves. But okay, let me actually make the mock room. So again, it's gonna be with the and I'll put the password in the Discord. It's the usual password. Actually, nah, I won't put a password. Okay. And it'll be round mode. I want to kick people off in case there's a lot of other players that made it. But let me see. So round mode. And yeah. Y'all can join and watch too, because apparently they bumped it up to 50, so that's really cool. So I am excited to see this. I'm actually really excited to see what all these players have. So yeah, it's okay. Everyone knows Mythcraft already. Famous, no need to intro. True. Okay, I'm excited for this. And let's put a background. I haven't updated all the background packs. I need to do like the previous story so I can get all the cool background packs. We'll start with this one. This is one of the newer ones. But okay, and we will be starting first with. If I can pull up the bracket. We will be starting with Myth versus Fauro or the Goose. So we'll see if he's here, and if they are not, we'll start with another one. So let me add the participants in the tournament. Alright. If not, we'll start with Ninja and Tab, if Tab is already here. We can start with that one too, because I know Ninja and Tab's matchup. I'm really excited to see it. Or we can start with Ours matchup. We'll let them, we'll give them a chance to trickle in. And let's see. Kitsune and Grits. Kitsune's here, Grits isn't here yet. Ours is here. Oh, his opponent's not here either, unfortunately. Ninja Demon's here, R-Type. We have everyone is like one participant. We're always using like one. So let me add them so they know to come.
Alright, well, Tab's here now.
Oh, Tab's here? Alright, we're starting with Tab and Ninja. We'll do these two first. We'll start with Tab and Ninja, and we'll start the tournament. And again, repping Abandon and repping Kingsworn. Man, I'm really curious to see Ninja can pull a big upset and secure himself a prize. And again, let me just double check the settings, make sure, yes, it is the round mode. Alright, and we'll make it random first pick. We'll let the luck of the draw decide who gets first pick or second pick. So yeah, let's just get it. Let's just get started. I'm excited. This is really exciting. It's just been a while. It's been a while since we've done tournaments, and I love watching tournaments, dude. I don't know why. I just really enjoy it. Oh, great to see you. Okay, we'll go with the people that are here first. So this one, Ceramic, unfortunately no, but make sure to join the Discord for the next one. I will try to make more since my schedule. I'm almost finally done with this semester, and I'll have more schedule over the summer. But again, round mode, it's 1 pre-ban first. Game 2 is 2 pre-bans, and by the time you get to game 3, it is going to be 3 pre-bans if they actually get that far. So we'll see. Tab picking A Robbie first, pretty interesting.
We see the Dillabit pre-ban, not a unit I would think gets pre-banned.
Right, but that usually we have to know Ninja is a big cleaver, so that's gonna be a big reason. But I am shocked that Tab didn't try to secure Para first, with Para being one of the best first pick units right now in the game, just because he's so versatile and so strong. But we do see him be incredibly bulky. Oh man, this looks mad toxic.
So far, I can see Tab's team being anti-parry at S2. It's just a bunch of counters, because if T-Cosette counters and stuns, it's doomed.
Yeah, oof. The Ida into the T-Cosette blind, it's gonna be kind of rough. We do see Ninja going with a very aggressive single target cleave, with exception of Ida. And the BBK, oh, this is a really interesting BBK. I'm not gonna say why it's interesting. I'll let you guys see it when it actually comes up, but I am excited that he actually gets to try it out. And are we gonna see the new buff Emo Aura actually come? We do see him put the Emo Aura without the Awakening. Ninja out here trying to put the fun units in here. We see the Emo Aura ban, and we do see the BBK ban. He said, I'd rather deal with Lion and Violet than deal with this BBK.
I think it comes down to if Fire Cowrick can outdamage and fully beat Tab's team.
But let's see it. I am really curious the Lion here. I feel like the Lion's gonna eat this team alive. Whoa!
It's faster than the Paria?
That's really odd.
I feel like that may have been speed RNG.
Yeah, because I would think that you'd want to get attack buff on your
I'm surprised you went for the S2.
Oh my god! Did the Lion counterattack? How is the Spira still alive? How is the Spira still alive?
That's the craziest S2 I've ever seen.
I cannot believe he risked it. He's crazy. He's actually playing with fire. Let's see if it pays off. He does get the big S3 here. I imagine he's going to go for the S3 over the S2. Try to hopefully get some stuns and get the CR push up. The Violet will counterattack and potentially kill the Zeta though, which could be very harmful. We do see a stun onto both A Ravi and onto the Lion. I don't know if he's able to kill the T-Cosette here, but he kind of has to, or he will get cleansed. So he has to go for the T-Cosette here. Does this kill? It is not going to kill, and that most likely is going to be the game. With the cleanse on the Belian, I do not think he comes back from this one. Yep, and then Belian here will be able to just do an S3. Oh, decides to go for the S1 for more damage and no provokes. Gets the extra attack.
S3, he couldn't S3 because it was reset by Cowrick S2.
Oh, right. My bad. I forgot. Good catch, Healer. This is why you're here, to catch the things that I missed. But, man, it's interesting. I wonder if he should have gone S2 onto the T-Cosette, but he just guessed that it would be too hard for him to hit. I do wonder if this game would have been different if the Cowrick had
Wait, there's a chance.
You think if he hits everything here? No, he's going to miss on the Violet, unfortunately. There it is.
Yeah.
That's tough.
If both the mages were on Tiger Hells, then that Belian pick was very beneficial.
Right. That was tough. That was very tough. But this time, Ninja will get to decide if he wants to go first or second, and they will get an extra pre-ban. So I am kind of curious to see if Ninja will be able to come back. we'll get to ban Belian this time. I imagine he's gonna go for the Belian ban. But
Yeah.
man, the Para outspeeding the Cowrick I think was pretty big because with not having attack buff, you don't get to kill the Belian. The Belian would have actually died there in that situation had he been able to get that. But we do see Lilius this time, which is interesting because Ninja is a cleaver, and Lilius is prone to actually getting cleaved.
With Tab's 2 free bans, it was Ran and Peria, so he's taking away the speed threats. I think that was his idea.
That makes sense. And we do see the T-Cresset again and the A-Ravi. T-Cresset actually looking really strong for anti-cleaving. Very hard to deal with. We do see the BBK come out. AOL would be interesting. I don't know if it's the best one. Aura. Aura does get pushed up by the Conquer Lilius if he does decide to do that. But I don't know if he has the damage to actually burst through Tav's team. Man, I am curious how Ninja's gonna get past this one. I don't know if he's able to. Yeah, this is the spectator mode. It's pretty cool, right? I like the spectator mode. Over the bar, so it's hard to tell who's doing the match. So left is Tav and right is... Oh, wait, I just realized something. Let me take off my camera so I can actually see the full match. There we go. Now I can see the full match. My bad. Alright, but let's see this. We do see Rem and...
That team is so tanky.
Disgustingly tanky. Oh, man.
I honestly was expecting a T-Cresset ban.
I was too, because T-Cresset was really hard to get past last game.
Because it's full control, and T-Cresset's a cleanse.
Right. Man, and that's so many souls on the left side. The only thing here is he kind of has to go for Aura. Or Ida. He kind of has to make a decision here which one he wants to go for. Aura, because the plate is going to go here. She's going to do her S2. Potentially stun.
Resist on the attack down could have been huge, but they're just too tanky. Didn't even break the shields.
Right. Has to go for Aura here. Does not get the pushback. Which I don't know if it matters here or not. Starts using some of the souls. Tries to go for a stun. I don't know about this one. I feel like he's way too bulky to get past. He'd have to
this
land
one
like
a little bit rough.
Full AoE stun with Ida. Doesn't get a burn either.
Resist on that too.
Brutal. Yeah, okay. He gets to push up here with A-Ravi. If he got the burn, he might have actually been able to get the AoE for the Ida. Oh, the Ida doesn't push up. Never mind. Yeah. Let me make the screen a little smaller so I can see the things. There we go. That should be easier for you guys too, to see everything. He can just blow out a Ravi S3 and I think that kills the Ida right here.
I think he goes for BBK. Okay, no.
Nah. He knows that he probably is gonna provoke here or do an S3 and then it's just over. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
That is very bulky on Tao's side. Very hard to cleave. Very, very hard to cleave. With Para, Ran both banned. Yeah, it's a little rough. It's a little rough for him to be able to do that. Yeah, that was a draft diff. It's a counter BBK. I do not think counter BBK can come back and potentially.
Why did it miss? What artifact is he using?
Good question. Oh, wait. Maybe it's not over.
And it's a proof of valor, A-Ravi, so it could get controlled.
Yeah, this could...
T-Cresset has no cleanse anymore.
Yeah, this could actually get pretty interesting. Does not hit the C Lilius or the FCC. That's rough. That is very rough. Oh,
the FCC
man.
did have immunity, right?
No, she didn't have immunity at that point. She already had taken the turn.
Wow, the duel with the right unit.
Yeah, 2-time double dual attacks. Just salt on the wound. Just being like, yep, you're definitely not winning this round.
It's still our souls though. Surprisingly stunned T-Cresset. I thought it had Efres.
Right, which probably might have changed the way he played that last game with the Cowrick. Kind of a big thing for the people that are actually trying to see if they want to try to cleave the T-Cresset just knowing that it's not Efres. Potentially, if he had reset it, he might have had a better shot. But yeah, that's brutal. The dual attacks, he actually might have had a shot. Oh my goodness, Tab's on some Unity sets.
Right, the BBK might have something to say with the Soulburn S3 next to him.
Ooh, he has to live. He has to kill through a lot though. Gonna get provoked most likely. Oh, yeah. Resist.
The resist. Okay. Making up for the dual attack RNG.
He'll get another attack breakdown here, unfortunately. It's a little rough. Even the MLR had a chance if it was a crown MLR.
Wait, the double resist? Could this be F-Res BBK as well?
But it landed the attack. Maybe he just got unlucky with the attack break.
And things are still missing. So.
Oh,
I
man,
still don't know what artifact this is on. Could it be on Shepherds of Chaos?
Oh, yeah, 100%. And it is counter set.
But this A Ravi being protected by T Crozette's just too tanky.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard for him to kill. He'd have to get a lot of luck to try to get through, to break through this. He has to start like countering like almost every single strike. And like dodging every time that the A Ravi goes. If he's able to like counter attack every single time through like if he counter attacks T Crozette here, oh, he's just going for speed. Tab's playing it safe. He knows what he's doing. He's like, I'm not gonna just let you beat me here. I'm gonna make you work for it. He does have the Soulburn as well to be able to Soulburn into the BBK, but goes for a 3. Does it hit? It does hit, and that is going to be the match. Yeah, that was rough. That was rough.
I would say well played to Tab because of the pre-ban strategy, as well as the first match seemed to be picking solid anti-cleave units in case it didn't work out. He would still have 2 more chances while banning away the speed threats.
Right. Very, very hard. Very solid. And Tab will be moving on to top 4, and he will be securing a small prize at this point. So that is nice for him. He gets a little bit for his troubles. But now let's see who is up next. Faudal and Myth are here, so we will go with their match next. So let's see what they got. I am curious to see all the matches. That was a strong start for Tab. I want to see the 3 pre-bans though. That's when I feel things start to get interesting, is when you start seeing 3 units banned in a third match. Because you start really knowing what a player does by the second round, and then by the third round it's like you can really target ban an opponent. Peyra first pick. Still one of the best first picks out there. And we do see Hand Guy coming out. I do have my Hand Guy shirt. I can't show you guys because it's off. But picking Hand Guy very early. And we do see, ooh, could potentially pivot into a Ida cleave right here. Very, very easily can pick Ida and something else here and destroy the left side. Myth has to be careful in this scenario to not get Ida cleave in this scenario. Does end up going for Sage Ball. Interesting.
I am a little surprised we're not seeing a Selene or a Politis come out. But...
right, maybe
think it's good on either side.
Maybe saving it, you think, for a future match in case it does happen again.
I'm not really sure about that Meru pick right now because attack down with Celius or unbuffable with Peria is very rough into Meru.
Right, and right here there's no protection against Ida right now. Right side could easily go for Ida as well. Like the Sage Ball, I don't think it's the turn enough. And are we?
There's there's the Hand Guy and a Dilibit threat, I think, for the full control team.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It's like if he's picking Dilibit, he doesn't have to do anything to let Dilibit take turn away from him. I don't think Sunrise Sarah is the right call though, but right now it's right side's looking really strong.
If he has an answer to control, he can ban Stene, and yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, but don't you just ban the Sage Ball, and your Ida's
guaranteed
to go. Control. That's the thing. Your Ida's guaranteed to take turn.
I think Stene is banned 100%.
I feel like no. I think he might ban Ida. Being completely honest, I think it's an Ida ban. Like, unironically, I think the right ban is actually Ida. Yeah. Because the thing about Ida is, with Celilia's push and with Peyra push, it doesn't... Sage Ball doesn't matter, and Dilibit doesn't matter. Right? So, Man, but now with Sage Ball there, it's a little bit scarier because he doesn't have the Ida push, right? Because now Sage Ball actually is scary.
Yeah, but now I think. Oh, that hand guy is very fast.
And you do see the Bastion of Hope, Sage Ball, which is what we expected, right? So that's why it's a lot scarier now, right? Which is why I don't think Dilibet was the right call. I actually think that Sage Ball might have been the better call there, on left side.
He might go for. Okay, I was thinking if it was high effectiveness, could
No,
try to silver
I
an
think after
S1.
he missed both Devos, he's like, I'm not gonna risk it. So big
I mean,
S2
they
here.
did lower
Stena
the
does get to
Bastion.
stay though. Stena does get to take a turn. Oh, that's a huge sleep. Man, why can't my Sage Ball? Oh, so someone's lagging. So yeah, okay. I really like this mode because it stops people when they lag. Okay, yeah, that's game over. That is game over. That was the wrong ban. Should have probably been the Dilibet. Because Sage Ball completely took away his turn. And now he loses. Very, very quickly. I am shocked he's going for some area.
Unless the Stena can kill Meru and not proc friends.
But you have to kill it twice? Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there's no shot.
Yeah, that's game. That's rough. That is very rough. Yeah, the Ida ban was huge. That was a really big, really good ban. Oh, and the counter
set.
All right, GG. That was round one though. You know, he has a chance to learn. We're seeing Cleve get destroyed. Cleve has gotten destroyed today. I don't think they've won today.
Surprisingly, it's both in the first match too, and there's only one pre-ban against Cleve.
Right, which is, you would expect them to be full power, but man, people have really good anti-Cleve options. Let's see what ban they get on this side this time. Bans to Sage Ball, and Peyra's now banned. He can still take Conquer Lilias though. Yep, still goes for Conquer Lilias.
I
still
thought
a really good option.
I thought the Sage Ball ban was weird because I think it's predictable that he'll ban Peria for the next round, so I was expecting a Bruiser pivot.
Right. Right. But it looks like he's still sticking to aggro, and we're seeing very similar, but this time going way more tanky on right side. The left side draft kind of reminds me of yours, healer. Your
What do you mean? I don't.
Meru King guy. No Hua, unfortunately.
I don't even use these two units. I don't know what you mean.
But ooh, AOL, very big threat to Conquer. Lionheart, pretty big for Conquer Lilias.
Yeah, the Conquer Lily is counting. And honestly, pretty good into Stene if you can spam that S3.
Right. Get those S3 pumpings out. Oh, that's gonna be rough. That's gonna be really rough. Left side draft is looking really strong. Right side needs to do something that's gonna blow my mind. I don't think that's the play.
I also think I disagree. This
So he's
just looks
banning
like
Lionheart.
yeah,
Like 100%.
But I think here is when we see the Senya come out. I'm gonna be honest.
Senya? Honestly, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know if he has to ban
With the single target last pick, I think we can expect a Stene ban from mid.
Yeah, most likely. Stena ban on left side, and then Lionheart Servant. You have to ban Lionheart. You have to. It's just, you don't have a choice. Okay, so they did both the bans that were expected. So let's see.
I think this comes down to if right side can deal with Hua.
So do you think? Oh, he has it set up so the C Lilias S2 does not really do anything here. Because the Mediator Kyrick's gonna go before the AOL, so he just throw an S1 and try to start getting some damage on the board. Why? I guess
push back
with the Huayang. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Wants more time to deal
So he
with
doesn't get
Huayang.
the attack buff.
Right. Gets to survive one extra turn. can just S1 here though. There's no reason for him to really S3. I think it'd be greedy if he S3s.
If he does S3, it cleanses. So
Yeah, but S3 this early is without waiting for attack buff, man.
he might.
Oh,
Yeah,
does this hit?
I agree.
Okay, it doesn't hit. That's good. He's gonna go on the Rem in this scenario.
Violet into AOL actually feels pretty bad because it just makes Violet take so many extra turns before he can S3.
Right. Oh man, there are so many debuffs on right side. And we do see hand guy coming in. Oh. I don't know. This looks... He can S3 here to protect Rem for one more turn. But it
If
also
he
means that he
S3s,
gets...
everyone gets skill no.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's kind of like, do you rather let your... So he decides to try to let Rem survive for one more turn. But, man... It's gonna be rough time for him to get past all this stuff.
I think it's a good thing if Violet somehow dies. Because then you have Rem in demon mode, and Silius can potentially get Rem to dual attack.
Right.
But he's targeting the Rem first.
Yep. Which is gonna be... I don't think Violet can solo this. This is most likely going to be a match for mid. Very rough for him to try to come back from this. He would need to end the dual attack. Oh, that's actually, you know, get a little bit of damage. Get rid of some of those, get some healing. We do see someone having some internet issues. We see left side having internet issues. The good thing is that they can always log back in if they do have too much, too bad.
What is the ruling on internet issues? Does it ever, like,
unless it's extremely clear that they are going to win, then it's whoever they see loses. But oh wait, that's a huge counter.
I don't think it survives that hand guy hit. Oh, it does. The Vigor
no
coming
counter.
in clutch right now.
He dies right here, unfortunately. The FCC was not fast enough to push through.
And I don't think this Violet can deal with Hua.
There's a chance because of Conquer Lilius, but that's a very long, arduous journey. But he does get to S2
This is a
here.
very high damage Violet.
Oh yeah, and it's very squishy too, so the S3s do not do as much damage. Oh, it all got melted. Alright, the real question is, how many times can Violet dodge? Because there's still one more turn before he has S3 back up. Alright, so he gets one dodge, okay. And hits!
And the hit.
This is getting really dicey.
The Uberus Tooth does so much damage to Violet, though.
Goes for the provoke. What? Wait. Why? I guess he had hand guy regardless. Man, this is... He did dodge again, but he doesn't survive. Okay, that's game. Oh, that's rough. I would have still just gone for the S2 on the Huam and prayed that I didn't push back. That was actually the only shot that right side had. But yeah, good job to Myth. That was very commanding. Very, very commanding victory for mid side. Man, that's tough. That's tough for Fado. That was very, very intense. Alright, let's update that little bracket.
Yeah, it seemed he just didn't have a answer for the Huayun.
Yeah. Took too long to get his... The Rem was just a weird pick in that situation too. Rem just feels really, really weird. Alright, Grits and Kitsune. I think they both are here. So we will go for these two. And that's it. Let's keep it going. Alright. Well, let's see it. This one's interesting. I actually haven't seen either player really play through all. So I'm really curious how they're gonna do.
And it seems they're both going Bruiser with these pre-bans.
Yeah. I am shocked that we didn't see Paraben, no Rand. That's so weird. That's so
and
weird.
the Maid Chloe, the archaic pick.
It's been a while since we've seen a Maid Chloe too.
So far, only ML5.
Oh yeah, whale draft. Look at all this whale drafted. Oh no way. Okay, we see Landy, which is really. This looks like we went back a season or two. This looks like this is what it was before Payra. AOL. Into Mediator Celia is not my favorite pick in the world, but it also holds the Mediator S3 hostage. Just not the best matchup into some of the other ones.
It does provide skill nullifier when Landy S3s, as
true.
well as the cleanse with the Cilius attack down too. So you don't just have to revive or rely on made cleanse.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you're saying like you think he's gonna use it mainly for the Landy. Wait.
Yeah. So like the last two picks, the AOL and the Milim, they both were anti-Landy.
Yeah. It clearly looks like he's not going for the Landy. Or he doesn't care about the Landy. Most likely Conqueror Lilius is the one that's gonna get the ban here. Do you leave Emil Haste in the situation? Do you just respect it and just accept that you can't die? I feel like you just leave.
Yeah, I feel like you just leave Emil Haste too.
And just ban the Conqueror Lilius to secure turn 1. I mean, you have the tools to counter the Landy. More than enough tools, honestly.
I think it's either Cilius or Hand Guy ban. Yeah.
I don't know.
Because no, if you ban Hand Guy, there's no answer for AOL.
That is true. The only thing is the Cilius can provoke. That's my only concern. And then you have to eat all that damage to phase. Granted, that means he can't S3 with Landy, regardless. You might just go for an S1 here, honestly, and just try to get Landy to cut in and hit the AOL. That might actually be his best option. Like, S1 the AOL, try to get a Landy S1, cut, and kill the AOL. Because the maid will get to cleanse here, and that Landy's gone. Like, that Landy's dead. Like, Landy's
the speed tuning with the Milim was very good.
Oh, it's beautiful. Like this Landy's just gone. Playing it safe.
Yeah.
Soul burning.
Portrait of the Savior.
So the full
Which means the AOL was the one on book.
Wow, she's the book holder. We do. Ooh, that's big damage. And now that AOL gets to S3, oh yeah, this looks like a done and over game. This is rough. Not
very
gonna
clean
lie.
draft.
I am still shocked people leave. Oh wow, he missed like everything. Wait a minute.
Is there a potential with the Emil Haste passive?
Oh, the only thing is the BBK has a very long journey.
If Cilius outspeeds, yes, and S1 duo with BBK to set up a kill with the S3.
Yeah, but you have to go to AOL into AOL, right? Why is he going for Milim? That's not the right option.
I was surprised. I was expecting the AOL too. So when you S3, there's no skill no if you kill.
Right. Yeah, because look at that. He actually hit the Milim. That's pretty big.
Wow. But now it actually sucks here that he can't kill someone else. Yeah. It's like if he killed the AOL, he can try to kill another, so then his BBK still has a shield. Right. But now there's a Ravi S3.
He could have killed. That's big damage though. But once that AOL goes down, doesn't he just kind of lose the match?
There's no way BBK lives.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm like, man, that was a very he could have actually killed the AOL and the Milim all in one S3 and then done damage on the maid. Potentially. But yeah, that's gonna be rough.
Yeah, but there's still no guarantee that he would hit the Milim, so he gave himself 2 shots to kill it.
That's fair. He wanted to try to get it. I can understand that, but man, trying to get through an AOL skill null is rough.
Yeah. His team didn't have the general get-arounds to AOL.
But let's see. This time I imagine left side's gonna ban AOL. That's my guess. That's what I would do.
And that match, are you expecting the hand guy ban on the right side?
I think he might right side might ban hand guy and take the C Lilius. Since we saw no Para, right? I imagine neither player has a Para build. Which, very weird to say that. It is very weird to see matches without Para. I'm so used to just seeing Para dominating.
The LQC ban.
That is a very interesting prevent.
And the A Ravi first pick. I guess A Ravi still is very good if there's a Hua pre-ban.
That is true.
So that makes sense.
I mean, all the Hua and Rima were both banned. You lose a lot of single target DPSs. Willock you see on top. That is pretty hard to get around. Destina.
And we see the Destina. As a user of Destina yourself, what do you think about her in the meta?
I don't think she's this early of a pick option. I think she's really good into anti-aggro though. She's pretty hard to kill. And can be really annoying, especially if she starts popping off. Oh. It still picks AOL into Destina. That's risky.
This was the exact same pick order as last game for the right side, right?
Yeah, it was. I am shocked though. Why still pick AOL this early? The AOL is kind of a dead pick in this situation.
Dilibit into AOL, it's always weird for me because if you cleanse, then they get skill no.
Yep. And they still get the silences following up afterwards. Not the freest matchup. It's not like hand guy matchup, but still gets the job done most of the time.
And the Stene comes out as a pseudo answer to Aravi. Surprisingly, I think Charlotte actually is a very good pick here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Can hit the Stene, can melt the Destina. Destina doesn't have that consistent healing anymore. And it's not as large, so whew.
Heavy on the fire unit side. And AoE as well.
Ooh, SSB force ban angle?
I don't actually think SSB is a force ban here.
Really? Do you think you ban the Conquer Lilias and just push through and just survive?
Yeah.
That's not a bad option
I think
either.
will. But he goes with the safe SSB ban.
Yeah, ends up going for the SSB ban. The AOL was gonna stick. I see what you mean though, because if he bans Conquer Lilias, the SSB triggers AOL. But I don't know, I feel like it'd be hard to kill that SSB with the Stina there reviving and pushing up.
Because I feel like with Maid and Aravi, SSB can't kill everyone.
Right.
And with only one big nuke being her S3 and not being a cycling unit,
right, that makes it a little
it would just be rough. And SSB versus Charlotte is a very strange matchup because she just shoves Charlotte and gives her so much focus.
Yeah, the only thing it's like how many times do you hit her? Wow, really thinking about who to S2 here. Goes for AOL still. Interesting.
And I actually don't know what this special buff that Destina has does.
Really? It's a 60% ER boost. So that's why I'm a little surprised that he went for the AOL. Because now Destina goes after and Lilibet goes after. So it's like... It's a little weird. Because now the Sten is going to get hit. And now he can't stun... Oh, I guess he can Soulburn the Charlotte.
If he hit any other unit, AOL would have went before Dilibet.
That's so interesting because now you can see at a free this S3 has a lot of value attached to it. I mean the Senna was gonna S3 regardless, but oh wow.
I think he goes for.
He's missing.
I think he goes for the stun on Charlotte here.
He has to. He has to. No way he tries to kill AOL here. There's no reason for him to do that. Why? Why? What does he have against AOL? AOL did nothing wrong. I guess he really wants to S3. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, because these three units don't want to S3 right now. So like, shoving the cooldown back doesn't really do anything.
Like, this doesn't do much.
Besides give... Oh, it's a counterattack.
Yeah, that's very interesting thought decision making process.
And with no damage reduction, I'm not sure this Sten is gonna live through Charlotte S1.
Right.
Because she cycled out of her own vigor too.
I don't know about the stun on the Dilibet because Dilibet doesn't really care. Oh, that's that's big damage. I think
Stenia actually survived.
Or it can kill the Sea Lilius and then force the. Okay, so this still probably kind of forces the Stina S3. Gets to reset the match. Very nice S3, like honestly. Like all in all, it's a really solid S3. It's just a little weird. It's like 2 revivers. This is basically back to ground 0, except he has no soul burns for this.
Killing the Dilibet there actually gave him an easy target to revive with Arabi S3.
True, but Charlotte's just gonna eat this alive. Soulburn S3. I think Sten is dead.
I think Sten is dead too. It's a portrait of the savior, Charlotte too.
Oh, barely lives. I still don't think it matters though. You can just S1 the Sea Lilius, and now S3 kill the Stina. Don't go for the Sea Lilius. Alright, he knows what he's doing. Alright, good job. And now I don't think he could come back from this one. That was interesting decision making on left side though. Cause why did he go so hard for AOL? I don't understand why he didn't try to focus down Charlotte. Cause once Charlotte dies, he basically is in like a great position to win the game. Now
if this hits made and kills, okay.
Yeah, this is rough. Has to try to get a stun though. Could still win, right? With
surprisingly, there's actually still hope if there's no stun.
Alright, this is
and big. This goes into I think Maiden Arabi is what you want.
Oh, he didn't have S3.
There was no S3.
Yeah.
Or no duel.
That's tough. That is very tough.
Unless. Okay.
I think if he had rushed down to Charlotte, he would have won this game. Like unironically, I think he actually had a chance to win this game.
And so far, we've been only seeing 2-0 victories.
Yeah,
no third game yet.
Game 3. That one looked like a very potential game 3. Big misplays, but very solid win. And AOL, of course, being AOL, being the unit that she is. All right, Kitsune does move on and gets a little bit of a prize, right? So we almost are done. The last 2 are ours and the no name.
Another point about that last match, he knew that AOL was on book from the previous match. So killing an AOL that carries book
doesn't do much, right?
Yeah.
We are missing one participant. Let me see if I can find them. The one that's going against ours. Let's see if I can find it. Ours is probably chilling there, waiting. It might be this one, and I'm really bad at reading letters. I might just be bad at reading letters, and it might be him. I'm pretty sure that's him, right? Is this him? This is the IGN, right? That's not it, right?
I have no clue.
It doesn't match, I think. I mean, I can't read it, unfortunately. But let me add him and see if he's ready. It's so hard to message him on Discord too. Oh shoot, Kyle shut up. Hey Kyle, why didn't you sign up? I wanted to see Kyle in the finals. Okay, I am not sure where they are, so we will move on for now and we'll give them a chance to come back. So since both of these are here, we will do Kitsune and Myth. So unfortunately, you'll have to do it again. Oh man, Kyle's going to another tournament? Kyle everywhere. Right, let's see this one. I am curious on this one. Kitsune, take your time. I know you just came from a big match. If you need to grab a drink, if anything, just let me know. Oh, you're ready. All right. So let's get this one started. Oh, by the way, top 4 and winning to spice it up a little bit, we're gonna make it a little bit more spicy. And we're actually gonna change it to best of 5. Just FYI, it is a best of 5. So, heads up, in case you didn't know, Myth, Kitsune, for top 4, it's a best of 5. Which means that you guys will be banning a lot of units near the end, unless you just sweep. Just keep that in mind. And with that, let's just jump right in. So let's see what they can get. And let me also check the Twitch chat, because unfortunately it's not doing blur.
And we actually see Made pre-ban after Myth watched that last set.
He knew. He's like, I don't have to worry about Pair or Ran. I'm still shocked. Neither player played Pair or Ran. And
Myth took the first pick A-Robbie.
Right. That's crazy. That's crazy. Sora classic, true. Oh, we do see the Para left side, finally. Oh man, left side looks kind of gross. Para Emil Cowrick is such a hard combo to get past. Like if they get these two and you don't have access to like a faster cleave and banning the Para, that is an uphill battle.
Definitely.
I don't know how do you beat that? Like if you're on that side, if you're on right side, what do you do right now?
I think it depends on the last two, and then if they're squishy DPS, you can slot in a Celine as your last pick.
That's fair.
So just play for that is what I would do.
Just hope for the Celine pick and then punish. But the A-Ravi also puts so much pressure on the board.
Yeah, it's if they pick two squishy or easy to deal with DPSs, you can ban out A-Ravi and hope your Celine targets the right one.
Let's see what the last two picks are. It's gonna get very interesting since it is a best of 5 for this one. Ida.
And the pivot to an aggro draft.
Huh. I don't know if I like it or not. Ooh.
Honestly, we can.
Okay, this is spicy.
I think there is a Violet angle. Oh, he opts for the speed contest instead.
Okay, here's the thing though. See, Lily is an A Kali. If he bans Para, he's guaranteed turn 1 essentially. So
there's
he bans
two
Para and can win.
So
now.
I think he's gonna soul burn into. Oh.
Okay, here's the thing though. Who do you provoke with Conquer Lilius, or do you just go for an S1 and risk?
I think you S1 Ida.
You S1 Ida? Or what if you S1? What I think provoke MLR. Oh, it doesn't matter.
No, because hand guy's gonna go.
So you have to go for yeah, that's true.
You have to S1.
You have to S1 or you S2 hand guy and eat the MLR, which actually might be the better option here.
There is the AOL cleanse, but I don't know what she prioritized.
Oh, provoke for 2 turns with the soul burn.
I honestly forgot that she could do that. Nobody ever did.
Oh, I forget. I did too. No one does that. Wait a minute. Wait, actually, big brain. Like that was actually like such a good move.
All right, but let's no S3 too.
Oh, this is hard though. Getting past this AOL is gonna be really hard.
And the Rimuru one-shotting the SBA.
You guys were S3 here. I don't think you needed to S3 here. I guess it stops.
I was not expecting a full damage Rimuru from a bruiser-esque player.
Right. Do you think he soul burns here with Rimuru? Oh yeah, he does. Dude, so many souls. So many souls.
Yeah. The Tiger Hell holding AOL coming in clutch.
Yeah. And because he did the S3, it's just the Ida can't do anything. And this Arabi's gonna die, so he just wins after this. Wow. If he doesn't ban AOL after this match, I will be shocked. AOL right now has a 100% win rate.
Wait, really?
Yes. Like actually. Even though people pick Mediator and Dilibet, she still has a 100% win rate.
This match was clean. That Cilius S2.
That was too smart. He's just a good player. That was just good. I did not expect that. I'm shocked. That was clean. But
I think one of the cleanest matches we've seen, right?
Yeah, like outdrafted, outplayed. That was just clean. That was really good. But now we see, and just remember it's best of 5 though, so there will be a lot of units banned near the end, which can hurt a lot of players, right? That's the big thing about these best of 5s. But man, AOL having a 100% win rate, and people will still tell me AOL is not broken. Oh my goodness.
AOL is not broken. It's just
What
a
do you
little bit
mean,
strong.
healer? Do you not see this? But we do see Ida and AOL banned. Hand guy's still open though. Ooh, he really just said, I don't think you have hand guy, so I'm going to take Conquer Lilias away from you.
And he swapped up the previous strategy of taking the A-Ravi first.
Right. No way he goes for Sage Wall here. It's a little early for Sage, but do you just go Mediator Cowrick in this situation? Yeah. These two are so
I mean, so far we've seen every match Myth pick him up. So
that's true.
I think it's safe to say it's one of his bread and butter units.
That's fair. We do see the LQC as well. We haven't seen her before, so it's kind of cool to see that. The Rimuru, okay, has the very classic last season drafted Rimuru A-Ravi. No access to main, no AOL, no Hua, no Ida. Oh, no shot. No.
I would not expect that into an LQC and
nah, there's
Coward.
no way. There's no way. No shot. This goes through, or this gets picked. Okay, we see a Stena. Very standard. Kitsune's drafts are very like 3 DPS, very aggro, very solid.
Okay, but with Vigor and Attack buff and Hellcutter stacks, do you think the LQC can just nuke Stena with a splash damage?
With Vigor and Attack buff, maybe. Yeah, she could. He needs some form of barrier. I imagine. I don't know what he banned, honestly. Last side draft looks really annoying. Honestly, do you just ban Mediator in this situation?
He picked A. Coley with only one book.
That's fair. But the thing about it is there's a lot of single target DPSs. He goes for C. Lilius instead of... Interesting.
Doesn't the A. Meru just beat the 2 DPSs?
A. Meru can actually get one shot by A. Kali here.
That's true. She doesn't have any extra damage mitigation except for passive.
And it's a relatively slow one. Oh, goes for the LQC dunk. Oh god, that's a lot of damage.
There's a chance Friends proc, and it all goes downhill though. The double Meru comp.
Oh, 100%. Like, once the Meru start going, it's gonna be really hard. You can't really... If you S2 here, you lose. You don't sleep, right?
I think you should S2 to try to strip the attack from Meru. So then she can...
which is what he ended up doing. Gets a big S2 here.
No double Friends proc is huge.
Yeah, that actually does hurt a lot. He does lose a Kali, but then again, he has the A-Ravi right there to be able to revive later on. Has to start working on that Meru, though. Goes for A Meru. Interesting. I don't know about
the
that.
counter. That's huge. On the Stena, too.
Oh, that might be death. Yep, that's a death Stena.
What a unit. That's all I'm saying.
And if you hit, the thing about it is he cannot hit her again. I do not think this kills. In no planet does this A-Ravi kill here. Yeah, he should have saved it for one more turn. No planet does A-Ravi kill that early. Still hope though, right? It's not Crimson Seed. Oof.
There was actually a chance that A-Ravi countered there because it was a counter A-Ravi.
That is true, and stopped it. I do not think A-Ravi can live long enough to lap back. Yeah, that was just maybe not going for LQC first and going for the A-Meru might have been the better option. Because A-Meru much tankier, much harder to deal with. If he had killed the A-Meru, maybe the Stena would have been able to deal with the LQC. LQC also doesn't necessarily reveal, right? So it's one of those things that's kind of a hard decision on who to go for there.
And I just wanted to point out in Myth's draft, he picked LQC first before picking the A-Meru to just secure that matchup. That's not happening.
But now we are going to see Kitsune get first pick, and we're going to see a third ban. Oh, this is getting fun. This is what I wanted to watch. This is what I'm here for.
Alright, what units are we expecting here?
I think Mediator gets the axe. LQC.
The A Coley.
Wait, but the thing about it is you grab first pick. Now you ban LQC when you're first pick, which means you give them an uncontested A Robbie. I would have banned the Mediator.
And the A Meru too.
Yeah.
When he grabs the stunner.
Man, we're gonna start seeing some weird DPSs. I know he does have Charlotte though. We did see the Charlotte.
This could have a Bellion angle.
That's true. Bellion's still open. Rimuru's still open too.
Surprisingly, we haven't seen much Bellion except for Tab's match.
That's true. Granted, most cleavers ban there, and she just stomped. But yeah, we haven't really seen her being picked. Picks the Meru. Wow. Wow. Let's they still have Mediator access. Yep.
And here's the full dark ML5 team.
Myth flexing the wallet. Myth's Wallet Gaming.
And the first Aria of the tournament. I've never actually seen her used in RTA yet.
I've seen some people use it. In this scenario, it's actually a really good pick. Like that pick was actually incredibly good. Because the thing about it, it's Stena is single target, Ravi is single target, Mediator is single target, SCC single target, right? You protect Meru, who's a very slow unit. You give her stealth, right? There is only reach she has is FCC. He's not getting past the barrier, which means this Meru gets to just pop off, essentially. So this...
I mean, potentially there's the Stene extra hit on the S1 though.
Right, but that takes some time, right? But I want to see this. I want to see this. I am really curious how this works out. I wonder if he just... Who does he S2 here? He doesn't need to S3, right? Get the buffs up.
And that Aria is surprisingly fast.
Right.
I thought they were built like slower, around 160 or so.
Do you think he hits the Mediator to push him back, or just lets him take the S3? Okay, he does hit the Mediator.
I mean, that's strange because Warhorn pushes him back up anyways.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I want to see this. I generally do want to see this because he has to hit with Aravi. Let's actually see how good this Arya unit is. It's gonna be very bulky. So this is the first game I actually see it. I hope that it has enough FRS to resist the Stena stun though, or that'd be very depressing.
The Ruel goes right after, so it really doesn't matter though.
Yeah, but you lose the Arya counter buff if she dies. Oh, this Meru's huge!
If Friends procs, it might be a struggle.
What comes first, do you think? The Arya or the Meru Friends?
It has to be Friends, right?
You would think so, but I honestly don't know how that works. Oh, Friends does proc, counter comes out first.
Right, that's huge.
Yep, that is huge because it strips! Oh god, this is gonna do so much damage onto Stene.
Oh my goodness. What a sequence of events.
Oh, that looks so sick, dude! And he can just heal back up he can just S1, honestly. He doesn't even need to S3. Does decide to S2 though. Wait, that was really clean. And Celilius also still has who do you pull in here? Pulls the Meru, hits the Stene. Oh, the Stene is eating so much damage, dude.
And once this Meru laps around with the Soulburn S2.
It is resist hit. Okay, that's actually huge. He actually landed the glancing hit on the Stene.
This unit is nuts.
Dude, this unit is popping off. Oh man. Alright, has to Soulburn because has to get rid of the thing. I do think this is a resistance Arya too, so I think this Stene is not gonna be able to stun it. Do you just S1 or yeah, he S1 because he doesn't want to get countered. And the Meru will go off of stealth in a second. Soulburn does give an extra turn. Not sure why he decided to use Soulburn there. instead of saving it
It
for...
makes him lose his buffs. So
Why
I'm
not
not sure.
just
Either.
wait for Meru's soul burn? Because now you lost the soul
And now
burn
you
from
don't have the
Meru.
soul burn to Meru. That's true.
Because this would have killed the SCC had he soul burned it. Kind of a weird soul burn. Has glancing hit on the A Ravi, which is really scary for him. It kind of forces him not to want to S3 here. Yep.
I thought he was gonna throw it into the Meru.
And this is gonna proc the big...
This animation looks so good.
I know, it's so sick. Holy cow.
Now, does this team have enough to kill the Arabi?
Hey, Ravi, I mean, once Ilea starts popping off again, it'll start getting interesting.
Yeah, once the Arya gets her S3 cycle in again.
Blows that? I don't know about blowing it this early.
Yeah.
It's a
Wait,
very
16k
early blow.
HP. So was he afraid that it might get nuked?
Crimson Seeds. So it is a Crimson Seed one. That's important for him to know. He's gonna go not on Arya, right? He goes on Meru. Yep. Revives Mediator. Probably the best one to revive. The worst one for him to revive.
I think he wanted Stene.
Oh, 100% he wanted Sten in that situation. Because now, man, once Arya gets her S2 again,
This
the
Meru
thing about it is
getting
like
all the damage.
because he burned the soul, the S3 on Ruel already. If Myth is able to kill Meru here, this game is gonna be very hard for him. Oh,
It does not kill.
That's big. Because I think Arya already has her S3 back up.
Yeah.
That's tremendous. Let's see, does Arya have S3 back up? She does. Yeah, you just S3 here with Arya. And just set up shop for like a turn or two. And it's not counter A Robbie because we're seeing her take a lot of turns. And get to set up attack buff. My goodness.
And at this point, Friends is up for another proc. Yeah,
Yep,
there you
and
go.
procs. This should be killed. This should be game. There's a lot of damage going on to A Robbie. I think he's about to burn through A Robbie's recovery. Yeah, he just burned through A Robbie's recovery. He
Wow.
can't recover anymore. What a game, dude. Arya looking insane. Oh my goodness.
And
That was-
so far from the drafts, Kitsune's been having very good drafts.
Right. It's been looking amazing. That was a really cool match. I enjoyed it thoroughly. It was really cool to see Arya pop off. That was really good. Alright. Game 5. If this was a game 3, Kitsune would have already had won. Handedly. We're gonna see 4 from He fenced it.
And the Arya pre-ban.
Respecting the unit. Man, look at this massacre list. What a list. We're gonna start seeing some very interesting things in a second. I honestly got the Rimuru here. I would grab the Rimuru right here, honestly. Like being completely honest with you. I think Rimuru would be a very good option here.
Surprisingly, the Peria has not been pre-banned.
I just think that, I don't know, I think Myth doesn't like Pear as much, and I think Kitsune is comfortable against her. But maybe this match will see her. Man, this is a murder list. I did not expect this many bans.
Right here, if Myth had a Rand Caesarea cleave, I think he could pull it out.
Oh, 100%.
The Riot.
Violet. What? He still
The
has gear on
Riot.
him? Wait a minute. Okay, he
And
goes
the
with Mira,
Peria.
so he's going very aggro. What's your response here? We do know he has Ruel, so that is an option.
And Stene is still open.
And Sten is still open, that is true.
Let's see. What other responses?
Do you grab Sten? I mean, it's all single target again. You can grab Sten.
Well, so far, but you can save Stene for 5th pick and tank up here.
The only thing is, are you not worried that he'll grab this? Because you also have double single target damage, right? He has to grab a
Yeah.
support here, like something to revive, something to tank up, something to cleanse, or he's gonna have a really rough time.
Alright, honestly though, Myth side, T-Cern's not a bad pick here. You just ban the Rimuru.
I mean, true. He needs AoE though. Landy is open, right? Ooh, that's a weird one. I
ML
don't know about
Celine.
that one.
ML Celine into Rimuru and Stene, debatably some of our worst matchups.
Right. The big threats are these two, the Pera and the Conqueror Lilius. They're really putting pressure on the board right now.
And I'm surprised the Lumia pick with no, besides the Rimuru, there's no real way to activate the passive.
Ooh, Falconeer clear. Do you think he bans the Conqueror Lilius here? Oh, he bans the Pera. Okay. And Rimuru banned. Lionheart Sermia though, there's no counter. Oh, I guess the Aravi is a counter attacker. He might be banking on that counter attack.
Yeah. I think he wanted the Rimuru to activate it. I'm gonna be honest.
The thing why
But
I
he banned it.
maybe leaving Pera in is because now you're fucking Clary is a sitting duck.
Well, it's Noble Oath, so it can survive some of these.
Yeah, but you lose turn. The Ruel does not live this, by the way.
Yeah, it was only 16k HP last time.
Oh, does she live? Wait, this is a bulkier Ruel than I thought. I definitely didn't think she lived this one. Wow. So it's a defense-based Ruel. Because the HP is not like... I guess the HP is decent.
I wouldn't say 16k is decent on a Ruel.
It's true. You have to start going for Lionheart, don't you?
I think you cleansed. Why is the? Oh, because the pushback, so Flurry goes after Stenner.
Yep.
That's horrible.
Still though, the thing about it is you can S3 the Lurmia, S3 with fucking.
No, I think he S3s the ML Celine.
Really?
Yeah, so he's done. And Lurmia can't S3 on the first turn.
And then US3 Lionheart.
I think it's on the Rylet and then kill with a Ravi.
Nah, because Rylet's not a threat. It's a squishy Rylet. And then this way you get rid of Lurmia. Just blow your
but like,
S3.
I don't think you can kill that thing with Vigor buff. Like ever. See how tanky it is? Oh, that dual attack's so sad.
Oh,
it's
that
actually
is depressing. This got really bad really fast. That's why I was surprised that he went for S3 on the ML Celine. I thought like
no, that's what I thought if you go for Rylet there, you eliminate that threat and then
slowly work.
Lurmia isn't that much of a threat into Noble Oath, Clary, and a Ravi.
The thing about it is this Lurmia's gonna eat this team alive. Now.
Yeah, you do kill ML Celine here though.
I'm not ready for this damage. It's a bigger buffed defense up Lurmia S3. The stat is gone.
It's on Symbol of Unity, I think. Wow.
Oh my god.
He can honestly S3
the Rylet.
Luck stack on Rylet.
That's his only option, actually.
And then if he gets Ruel back, it's huge.
Yep. Let's see if he gets the luck. Does he hit? No!
That's crazy. That's oh my goodness.
Oh, not like this! Not like this!
Wait, does Violet even kill? There's no attack
actually,
though.
I would have still gone for Rylet. I would not have gone for Lurmia. I do not trust that to kill.
I mean, we have seen that it's a high damage Aravi, so he does trust his stats.
Yeah, I would have just taken the 30 gamble. Because the thing about it is, if you kill Rylet, you automatically win the fight. Like Lurmia's a dead unit after that. Oh, that was depressing. That was
no, but if he S3 Rylet with Clary, then I think that was a win as well.
Yeah, you think so? Because Lurmia just ended up healing because it's lifesteal.
Yeah, but that Aravi is just built different. So I think she could have handled it.
That's fair. All right, last match. We're gonna see.
Now we actually see 10 units pre-banned. What is this?
I am very happy that the first time we did this is all this. Yeah, there were just a lot of unlucky things. That dual attack cleansing the Lurmia, so she was able to do her S3 was actually brutal too. There's a lot of unlucky turn of events. Peira A Ravi banned, but he gets to secure the Conquer Lilius record. This is getting really cool. I'm really excited for this last match. 10 pre-bans. Look at this murder list. This feels like a finals, and it's just the semifinals. People are going way too hard for this. Man, I am really curious what the picks are gonna be here. I'm not gonna say what Myth should pick here. I'm gonna let him figure it out. But there is one DPS that's meta that's still open, and it's not a Meru. Rimuru is still actually open. Yep. So he does get access to Rimuru.
Honestly, thought you were talking about Meru because both of them use her.
Both of them do use Meru. This is like a race on who can steal each other's DPSs.
Yeah, but here with no hand guy, Flurry's actually a real threat into that Meru.
Oh yeah, that Flurry definitely gonna put a lot of pressure in this scenario. Does Myth pick double Meru again? Meru has been popping off this tournament so far. It's been really cool to see. Lionheart for the Rimuru.
And the Cilius. There's two of them this time.
Do you think he goes for Ceciline again? She didn't really do much last match. She kind of just died. Oh,
Destina.
God.
Another one.
Right.
Another one.
Buckle up, kids. We're back to season 3. This is gonna be all bulky again. Wow. This is what happens when you ban all the OP units. You actually get some really cool matches. No shot! Nah, Carrot's weird here. The Meru is...
Okay, hear me out. On the right side, I think a potential pick that could be good is ML Kawazu.
Like, actually? Yeah? I can see
Yes. Yeah.
Man. This is gonna be really interesting. He probably needs a DPS or a high... Sten is still open. Unironically. But the only thing is right now his...
I thought he
like
needed more
switch.
sustain, honestly.
Yeah, he kind of needs sustain, but the thing about it is Rimuru as a solo DPS, it's a little rough. Man, if this is a last pick SSB. Oh boy. Oh boy. They did call
Alright,
each
it's
other out. This is it. This is
one of
game
these
5.
matches.
I honestly think I think the Ram was the right ban, or the FCC, and try to just out damage.
I think the Ram was the right ban.
Yeah, because that's a lot. The only thing is that Lionheart Sermia.
Because we know the Charlotte's on portrait, not symbol.
Right.
So I wouldn't leave the Ram.
Okay, here's the question. Do you provoke back the Fallen Cecilia so that you get a turn 1 damage? Or do you push back the Lermia? It doesn't really matter because it depends what Destina is. Like, holy. Does push back to try to get it? Does he just S2 and push up the FCC? That's the other question. But that means the Lermia is going to have to stick with the...
If he FCC S3s, then Charlotte gets attack buff. So.
Right. But if he gets a Friends proc here, Lionheart's going to get the F3. So it's a little rough. It'll be interesting what happens here. What the turn of events happens.
I think the best thing that could happen for Myth is no friends.
Oh.
Okay.
Friends.
Okay. Commentator's curse. What can I say?
Because you get to S3 here, right? With Mercedes?
Yeah. If he didn't friends and he got the S3, then that would have been a way bigger threat. And surprisingly, the A Meru did not counter. I'm spooked.
Oh, true.
What? That damage,
that is
though.
So much damage, dude. I think Meru's gonna
Wait.
die here.
Can you kill the Charlotte? Okay.
Meru lived. That vigor buff is working double time.
The Vigor with her own artifact's tankiness is kind of insane.
Big. Oh, that is a lot of damage. All right.
Both these teams slapping
hits
each
the
other.
Charlotte, so Charlotte can no longer get her passive. Does not get many strips though, which is good for.
And no blind on the Meru.
This is gonna trigger Lermia again, but Ooh.
Oh, the counter attack.
That's actually huge that it pulled the Meru. Oh, that's not good. Stole the attack buff too. Wow.
Alright. That's unlucky.
He can S3 and reset here, and it's gonna make the game much slower again.
Honestly, in this situation, Destina looking like a pretty good unit.
Yeah, I mean, it's... Ooh, that's a really good cut. Does he have S... You know, he has S3, no? Oh, no, he doesn't. Man.
It does not kill.
Lionheart's gonna be doing so much damage here. But then again, you do have the A Robbie coming up soon. And he gets the Friends procs, which actually forces it out. Oh, what a finish.
And we see Lermir coming out as the MVP of the final 2 matches, I'd say.
Right. Man, that last match, I feel bad for Kitsune. I feel like he got cheated. I feel like he got cheated a victory. On the bright side, if it does make you guys feel better, he does get a prize still. He still plays top 4. Very, very cool matches. Very, very cool matches. I am really impressed with this, with the caliber of player. Not giving up yet. I don't blame him, right? You never know. Kind of difficult with all the things that are on left side, but it's just tough. It's really hard to come back from the situation. With Meru getting her S3 up soon, Destina just holding it down. That's what I'm wondering. Would you have rather banned the FC scene and potentially gotten a much luck sackier match with Rem? Because with Rem it's just like what hits, right? Or do you ban the other thing? But what a tragedy.
Because if you ban Destina, there's no reset.
Right. But the thing about it is Rem could have popped off too. Which we don't know, right? It's one of those things that we'll never know. But Meru also being the toxic unit that she is, I think Meru won both her matches.
I think it was really that 4th match that he had the best chance.
Right. I think that 4th match was the one that he needed to win. Unfortunately, we also see the Meru doing Meru things, countering every hit. It's tough. Tough.
This is a great chance Meru too.
RNG Gods looked at Myth and said, "You are winning this last match before it," because I really do think if there was no dual attack, he would have actually lost the last match. So very, very close. But at the end of the day, Myth comes out on top in a very intense semifinals. But Kitsune does place, right? So he does end up placing in 3rd and 4th. They do have the same price. So you can reach out to me later after today and I'll get you your prize money. But yeah, that's nice. That was exciting. That was cool. Alright. Now, we've waited long enough. I will see one last time if he's here. I will give him 2 minutes. If he's not able to show up, I will unfortunately have to strike him down and Owls will get that win. Let's see if he is in the room. I just see the Korean names and I can't really tell, but I do not think... Let's see if Hours comes, right? So we'll wait for Hours to come.
There's Hours.
So Hours is here, okay. So we're waiting on the other opponent. If not, unfortunately, it's as much as I could install it for him. If he's unable to come, I will have to strike him on the tournament, which is very sad to think. Man, because he did really good. He got really far. I was really curious to see where he was. But we'll give him a chance to try to see if he can come back. And I'll add him. Let me message him privately as well. But okay, we'll let him give him a chance to come through. Other 5 minutes while we digest that amazing match. What did you think of that last match, man? That was probably the most exciting one we've had. The other ones were kind of like songs. But what did you think of that last one?
Yeah, it was actually the only one that wasn't a 2-0, right?
Yeah. Because granted, it was a best of 5, but if it was a 2-0 one, Keaton would have actually won. Ironically.
I think so. I think Myth was in it for the long game from the beginning, already with his first pre-ban being a target ban
Right.
made
Right.
and taking away the A-Ravi. Just like in the first few matches, it seemed like he was trying to take away picks to see what picks really hurt him.
Right. Yeah, because I think every single time they got first pick, they were contesting the Conquer Lilius.
Yeah, it was either Conquer Lilius or A-Ravi, I think.
Yeah, that was interesting. That was really cool. I really like this tournament game mode. Like actually, especially
Yeah.
the best of 5. I feel like it really pushes the players to actually have to think of like what to ban and what to pick. With some of the matches being super close too. Like that 4th match, one dual attack actually won the game. Like ironically, it was the wrong one. So man, what a match. But alright, I will wait till 3:30, so in 3 minutes, and if he does not show up, we will go with Tav versus Hours. Granted, Hours has to show up too. Oh, he's here. Okay. So most likely this is what we're gonna be doing, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. We'll let him wait 3 minutes. We'll see if he shows up. If not, as much as I hate to do it, I'll have to DQ him. Because we gotta keep this thing. We gotta keep the ball rolling. That was too hype. Too hype. I can also probably do a mic check now. Can y'all hear me okay? Can y'all hear Healer okay? Can y'all hear everything? Y'all good? Y'all can hear everything. Can y'all hear the music? Was the music too loud? Was Healer loud enough? Was there feedback on Healer's side? That's the thing I was worried about, unfortunately, because my mic is too close to my computer. But I'll put the music again and you guys let me know if y'all can hear it. And we'll play a quick song. Alright. We'll play one hype up song to hype people up for the next one. This is it's one of my favorite songs for tourneys, but I don't play it enough. Let's see if I can find it. Okay. It is almost 3:30, so we will have to unfortunately DQ.
Looking for royalty-free
other
music?
I hate ads on YouTube sometimes. But it happens. We need them. Alright.
When you feel it's hopeless,
Okay.
when you think that you lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This
I mean, if you want my opinion for the backgrounds, I think you should put one of the RTA backgrounds.
The RTA? Oh, you're right. You're right. Let's do this
I
one.
think it's either last season's or the first one that I like the best.
This one is one of my favorite ones. This is the first one, right? The Showdown one?
Yeah, that one's the first one.
Alright. This was one of my favorite ones, too. Okay.
Yeah. I like that one,
okay.
the last season, and the ocean theme.
Oh, right now the music's really loud right now. Okay, let me turn it off and let's get the match rolling. Let's get the ball rolling. Alright, so unfortunately
and we do see.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
We do see both of these players from Abandoned and with the same rep hero too, so gotta expect they know each other's picks fairly well.
True. I am curious to see who wins this one. It's gonna be a tough one. They're both abandoned, both everything. But alright, let's get the ball rolling. And it is gonna be a best of 5 as well for the semifinals. Alright. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Let's get this bread. Oh man. So I am really curious if ours will be able to push through Taft's anti-cleave, because we know ours is a big cleaver. And if he's not able to, and we get to late stage games, what will happen in that situation? We do see Conquer Lilia's first pick, taking away the cleave option from ours, as well as potentially taking a good booster. Let's see if Cleave is able to win their first match of the day. We do see Fallen Cecilia. Ooh, we see the bulky again. T Crosset. Let's see if T Crosset can actually do this time. Previously, T Crosset was not actually able to. Spectre Teneria. Okay. Okay. Looking like a very traditional hours draft. The Soul Cleaves takes the Fallen Cecilia away, pivoting into a weird Cleave Bruiser. Interesting. Oh, wait. I just realized. I think I took Healer off. By accident. Whoops. Sorry, Healer. Yeah, I accidentally took Healer off. Whoops. I hope you realized. I'm so sorry, Healer. I'll put you back on. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, we see Arya. Very weird Arya in this situation. Alright, we're back. We're back. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, can you hear me now? Sorry about that.
Yep, so we do see another Arya. And Top comes back with T Crosette too.
Man, it's a very interesting. Do you still ban the Rando and take away the speed contest option? Ban the Landy. This is gonna be very interesting.
Expecting speed Landy as well.
That's fair. Didn't want to get pushed through. The thing about it now is that he's gonna get an attack buffed SSB with immunity. That is not gonna be easy to deal with. That is he's gonna be smacking. Does Soulburn? Wow. Wonder why the Soulburn.
As a player philosophy, I think ours is consistency is everything. So always Soulburn the Rand.
Always Soulburns the Rand. Rimuru will get to S3 here. Doing quite a bit of damage. Does he start working on Fallen Cecilia or just get rid of the Rand at this point?
I think he goes for FCC so he can kick the barrier.
Starts working on a Ravi. He can S3 here, but it's not going to land any attack breaks, but it will stop the Stena from doing big damage. Can decide for an S2 here. Potentially push back the Rand, or do an S1 and start putting more damage onto the board. Hits.
It doesn't really affect the Stene because she only has she has no souls, so she's only keeping 1 turn anyways.
Go straight for an S3 onto SSB. SSB lives it. Oh my god, this SSB bulky.
Vigor buff in her passive. It's
very hard to deal with. The only thing about it is just he does get to S3 now, set up shop, and the Stena S3 should kill here. And it's not gonna be able to push back, unfortunately, because of all the immunities that the Reamer was able to steal. Kills the Conquer Lilius through. That's actually huge. That might actually be the game.
It depends on how much work this Arya can put in, though.
No way, right? There's no way this Arya breaks through, does she? He didn't Soulburn the Rimuru, unfortunately. I do not think the Arya will be able to survive with attack break. Does not hit the... Granted, if it's a Sten and glance a glancing hit, could get spooky, right? Could get really spooky.
If this counters into Stene...
Oh, it did not counter into Stene, unfortunately. It's not Crown either. I'm shocked people don't run Crown on their Aryas. They run like other GC artifacts.
Crawl of Shadow.
Oh, wait, this is huge. Wait. If this hits Stene, Stene's dead. Oh, that is tremendous. What a comeback.
The Stene hit here, though.
It did not.
And the miss.
And now the Rimuru. Wow, Arya lifesteal. What a dude. Every time I think this unit can't pull it through, she pulls through. That's insane.
This is a max stack Stene, so potentially can one-shot everything right here.
Nah. That's unfortunate. Right. Full damage, too. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Huge S1s. Huge S1s. Wow, what a unit. I was not expecting that. I'm being completely honest with you. I'm a little shocked that Hours decided to do the S3 with A Robbie. But man, that Arya really pulling through. Big win for
Um,
Taft too.
Personally, I think the turning point of this match could have been deciding to focus SSB with the Stene S3 instead of Arya. Because
Right.
SSB was already low, and A Ravi is a pretty good answer to SSB anyways.
Yeah. I think he was
The
scared that
only unknown
SSB.
factor was the Arya.
I think the only his scared part was that the SSB would trigger an S2, hit the ML Robbie, and then the S3 would kill the Stena.
Yeah,
And then
that's
you
true.
would not have been able to kill the C Lilius if you killed Arya. That's tough. But we do see Ran and Pera both banned, but ours still does have Conquer Lilius. Tav's trusty Tikro set putting in work as well.
Wait, the FCC ban from ours. He was the one who picked FCC up the other game.
Yep.
Just
I
kind of strange.
think ours committed to be playing aggro for all 5 matches. Nothing too far in the future, right? Because there is still a lot of games. And if you ban FCC this early, it's quite rough.
And this whole tournament, Tav has never picked FCC, right?
He did one game against he picked Tikro set FCC, like the super bulky like team against the Ninja.
And the classic counter to
Interesting.
AOL.
And we do see the A Kali answer. Very squishy team on Tav side. I think another speed DPS could put Tav in a really precarious position.
I think potentially a Flan.
The only thing with Flan is you're kind of telling the opponent that I'm going to ban the Polides. I think he's just gonna ban the Polides most likely. Will we see that BBK? Really good anti-cleave options from Tav side.
He does not ban police.
He bans
Oh
AOL.
But the A Coley goes through, surprisingly.
about
I
it
think
is-
Tav was expecting a Politis ban.
Right. And the thing that's interesting too is the fact that I thought ours had its speed to the other way around. I thought his C Lilius was slower. He kind of is forced to S1 here. I mean, he does get turn advantage already. He can just S1 the Samurai Seria. Decides to go for the Polides instead. Almost kills. I guess it doesn't matter here because he can just kill the Samurai Seria, silence the enemy. Goes for Whoa, I was doing some interesting stuff.
I would have went for T-Cosette too.
Oh, really? You trust the damage of your Ida to pull through?
Trust the stun. Trust the 15%. The holy
sacrament! What is going on?
But we know it doesn't have that much ER, right? So there could be a stun.
Right, that is true. Does not land the stun, will get to free either A Ravi or T-Cosette. Curious who he goes here, because he can't really kill anything with A Ravi this turn in particular.
I think he goes for Caesarea.
Honestly, I think he might go for A Ravi. Yep. And just start slowly working for the Ida.
Yeah, but wow.
And then next turn we'll get to S3.
He definitely kills the Trozet here, though.
Did we see if it was a Crimson Seed A Ravi or not?
It was Proof of Valor.
It was Proof of Valor? This guy's bulky, dude. Tav is mad bulky. Conquer Lilia setting up shop again, though, which is pretty
That's
big.
a 12k HP, Lilia's.
Oh, yeah, this Lilia's is mad squishy. But that means it's probably dummy fast. It's going to provoke the A Ravi. Very good for him. Can slowly work through the team now. And he can wait for the Ida's S2 to come back.
Wait, I'm surprised he S1 the T-Cosette because he could just kill T-Cosette by hitting A Ravi and get a defense break as well.
That's true. Probably didn't think that far through, but he gets a dual attack.
He gets it anyway. Okay.
Man, that's the thing about Proof A Ravi. It does survive for a very long time, but at the same time, it's like she just gets controlled so easily.
If this A Ravi is not counter, I don't think it's winnable.
Yeah. I want to say it's not a counter A Robbie. Or he's just getting super unlucky. One of the two. Stennis
There's
should
no
be
way
able
you
to
can't
finish it off
hit a
here.
30%, so I think it's beats that too.
Yep. And he ran out of stacks to heal off of.
That
Commanding
was
win from ours.
very clean with the post-ban phase. That was the
Right.
turning point in this match.
Very, very, very solid post ban. But again, we might see Conquer Lilias be the unit that they fight for now. Since Tap can't actually pick if he's first or second. And we do see he wants to take the first pick. 1-for-1. The thing about it is going to start catching up to ours. The fact that Tav is a Bruiser player and has a bigger pool, and the fact that ours is a Cleave player and has a smaller pool. So that might start playing a really big factor into these matches. We'll see if they get rid of the Celilius early on or if they'll let her in for future games.
I wonder if we'll get to see the T Cosette ban now that he knows it's on Holy Sack, which
Oh
could be
yeah, that was super spooky. When that
yeah.
triggered, I was like, whoa. Arya ban. Wow. I was thinking ahead for his Bruiser matches, and we do see Tav just get rid of the Celilius. Weird that he didn't wait till next match. I feel like I would have waited one more match before I started pre-banning Conquer Lilius.
I mean, if you waited, then there wouldn't really be a different unit you'd want to pre-ban this match if you were
Right.
tough.
It's essentially he didn't want hours to get the A Robbie.
And the hand guy.
Man,
from
we
the
haven't seen
Cleaver
him too
himself.
much from him. This is gonna
There's
start
no
getting
Bellion
really
on the field.
interesting.
No Bellion on the field. That's Stene.
Oh yeah.
Commanding force.
Yep, forces you to bring an AOE, and Mero has done really good though. This tournament, Mero has been seeing quite a lot of play. Emilia, we do know that his Soul Reapers got buffed, so you know, pretty interesting. AOL's still open though. Hua Young, I feel like we hadn't seen her in a long time. Granted, she was banned all the last two matches, so it's probably a big reason why. But I am curious. This looks. We do see the AO come out. Also, still has access to Akali, which is not a bad option here for ours either. He has a double book guaranteed. Akali. He also has a very heavy single target team right now still.
I wonder if he still has a Pavel geared.
I doubt he has Pavel geared. No way, right?
Because once Bellion is banned off the table and all these other Cleave stuff, I think Pavel is still solid.
Reimer was a really good option here too. Or Celine, right? Put pressure on the Emilia. But I am curious because Tav has a lot of DPSs. He has to start thinking about his supports as well. He needs one more support and probably one more DPS that can deal with Stene, or he will have to ban the Stene. But the thing about it is, ours does still have Akali, right? He still has access to Akali that can still pressure, can still stealth. We do see T-Corset making his team tanky. Holy Sack, T-Corset, and A-Robbie really pushing the limits earlier on in the matches.
Have we seen T Cosette in every Tav match?
Yes, Tav has picked T-Corset every time. I really do think it's a good answer for ours to try to ban later on. But let's see what the last ban is going to be here. Ruello Light. Do you still take the A Kali? Yep. Who do you ban here? Do you ban the A Robbie and deal with the Hua Young? Or do you ban one of the supports?
I think you banned the Hua Young.
You think you ban the Hua and leave the A Robbie in?
Yeah.
And then most likely Taff bans the Stene is my guess.
Because
or the Mediator.
A-Robbie mowed through the rest of the team as well as Hua.
We do see the Hua
and you still
Young
have a
ban.
Stene. So I think that's what he's thinking.
He's probably thinking that A Robbie can't one-shot the Rimuru, so he'll get one Rimuru S3.
Now the question is, can Tav's A-Robbie injure down all the units before his team gets killed?
Right.
Because this is a frenzy match.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely frenzy match. The A-Robbie has to do a lot of work to break to this team. He will get attack buff on everyone. Granted, he already had the Mediator for that, but the fact that he gets to get it from the Rimuru will also
That
allow
is a
him to do
lot of
S2.
damage.
Who do you go for here? You Soulburn. Actually, I don't know if Soulburn because he most likely dies. You
I
can
don't
start
think you
working
kill
on
Brand. I
Ruel,
think you keep souls.
or you can start working. You have to kill the Ruel first, though. Yeah, I don't think
I
you Soulburn
think
just because he
you.
dies too early.
Oh, I'm surprised you went for whoa that damage.
That's a lot of damage. My goodness. He gets to set up the S2 here, which it has to hit the T set. It does hit, and the Ruel. He can't actually S2 here. He does not need to S3.
It hits everyone.
Still decides to S3. Kind of curious that he decided to do that. I guess he wants to emulate
Maybe it's
from the
for the
T set.
cycling. But yeah, I'm surprised.
Granted, he does get to cycle regardless, but man. I wonder if soul burning might have been the right option. Who do you work on here? Do you try to kill the Ruel?
Here, I think you have to work on T-Cosette. You can't kill this Ruel with T-Cosette in
That's
front of him.
true. Goes on
The
A Ravi
Ravi.
instead?
Does he just S3 here? It's a proof of valor A Ravi, so it's not gonna die.
Big damage though. And it does
And
take his
maybe
Rimuru more time to heal up.
I could see this working, but he has two cleanses, both T-Cosette and Ruel, and he
That
can't
is true.
like AOL can't CC both of them at the same
Granted,
time.
AOL can CC the Ruel to stop her from reviving and then take away all the
If he-
damage options that he
If he
has.
hits Ruel, then T-Cosette in front.
Resisted! That's
It
huge.
didn't matter. T-Cosette can S3.
The only thing about it is I think he wanted to kill the A Ravi earlier. Potentially. With the Stene with the loop around. And if he silenced the Ruel, he might have been able to do that. Man, I wonder if the Rimuru, Soulbring the Rimuru might have actually been the better option, because Rimuru would have S3 up now. Does he survive this A Ravi for one more turn is the question.
I think that Hours burnt the souls way too early, and he could have waited till at least Frenzy 6 before he started soul burning this
you mean
thing.
like the 8 soul frenzy
Yeah.
slap?
Yeah. I'm
Slow. Oh man, that Guardian Crystal is gonna be rough to get around. Honestly, yeah, maybe potentially he's going for the S3 quite early here. Does kill
if
though.
he brings the
Ooh.
Amelia attack, that's huge, yeah.
S3,
He gets S3 and then S2s.
Ooh, that's gonna be hard to deal with. Yeah, I don't know if not going for the Ruel with the S3. Granted, she is protected by Troublemaker Crossette, but you do have more turns to try to deal with her with AOL. I wonder if he had gone for Ruel early with the Rimuru S3 and just double soul burning with Ruel, because once Ruel goes down, it's a lot closer match.
Okay, so this is my thought process here. The previous game, T-Cosette got stunned by Stene. So you could throw another stun into T-Cosette and try to silence the Ruel with AOL, and then work on T-Cosette first.
This is
Because I think
looking rough
Aravi
for
had to
Hours,
be the
though.
last unit.
This is looking rough for Hours. I think Hours might actually ban the Aravi or first pick in next game.
I think he's gonna ban the T-Cosette.
That too. Not a bad option to ban. Also, not using the S2 instead of doing S3 early on. I'm surprised he just did an S2. But he has a long, long way to kill this team. Huge damage though onto the Amelia. Should have S2 back up. Can strip the A Ravi. Not a bad option, so she doesn't get the attack buff. But
I don't think he should touch Aravi because I think he should limit as many turns as possible for the injury.
that's fair.
Like basically do whatever it takes not to hit
Do you
Aravi.
think that Hours is just gonna wait till late frenzy and let Stene try to pop through and kill?
Yeah,
Wait till the next
that has to be
S3.
the plan. But Todd's gameplay against that is probably the Ruel turn right before Frenzy change, either like 6, 7, or 8. I think he's just gonna S3 Aravi with Ruel.
Right. That's a big dual attack too coming from Tav's side. Man, that Soul Crystal thing is killing Hours.
And the Soul Burn early again.
He does get 2 more, but he doesn't have the attack buff to push through. See, that's what I'm saying. Look at the Ruel's health. I wonder if he had gone early for Ruel, he might have had a shot. Goes for a Ravi. Interesting option. Starts working on her, right?
That damage.
I think Tab has S3, but if he forces S3, that's pretty big. Oh, S2. That's an uphill battle. This is a very high uphill battle for Hours to try to get through.
And no S2 right now.
Still hitting that A Ravi.
Yeah. Strange.
Tikra said does not have S3 this turn, but he will likely.
I think this is the turn. He's gonna try something with those souls.
He kind
I
of
think he has to kill. Oh, he's holding.
He's holding for one more turn to try to get the attack buff. But the thing about it is, A Ravi has S3 this turn. Tikra said has S3 this turn. I think he should have tried to go for some soul burns.
Yeah, same.
Because I do not think this Mediator Cowrick is gonna survive this A Ravi S3. Revives back the Amelia so she's able to get those attack buffs. That is
Bingo
brutal.
might be S2 first. Yeah.
Oh man. It did not matter just because he can just S3 the A Ravi regardless, but man.
I think this is the boost Amelia into S2 Aravi.
Yep. And he gets to cycle the A Ravi. I think he actually goes for A Ravi here. Oh, he goes for Ruel. Interesting.
Well, that just means he can't die.
Do you just blow the S3 here, or do you keep waiting?
I think he holds.
He holds for one more turn, and he S2s the A Ravi here, and the A Ravi is gonna wreck shop.
Top just seems like always a cautious player, you know.
Yeah. Pushes up. Oof. That Mediator's right there.
There is a chance
Does
that
okay, this is huge. Does he kill A Ravi? A. Does he kill? He has to kill a lot here. A Ravi takes turn before. Oof. That's brutal. If the Stena took a turn right there, it might have turned differently.
Nah, wait. There's a chance.
He has to kill A Ravi. This Stena has to do a lot to try to get through this. You have to kill A Ravi.
Tico Zet has a stun. Tico Zet has a stun. He soul burns this here and it tries to cycle for Ruel S3. He didn't soul burn it. He didn't soul burn.
Wait,
why?
Wait.
Oh,
wait.
He wanted that soul burn.
Healing's.
But I think the stun was better.
Yeah, because now you can stun Tico Zet with S3.
No, but it'll just kill instead, and he has Holy Sack.
Oh, you're right. It does have Holy Sack.
He goes for the Ruel. Oh my goodness.
All right, that's game.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, that's game. That's rough. That's really rough. I don't know how Hours gonna come back from this one. I think there was a lot of misplays on Hours' side. I think Tav played it very cautiously and won because of it. But Tav just needs one more, and he is able to secure the win.
I think we'll be seeing the Tico Zet ban and the Stene ban.
I want to say Tikra Zet is banned. Hours first picks A Ravi. That's my theory. That's what I think Hours is going to do because that Tikra Zet is killing him. He can secure first pick and he can win from there. I think we've only seen one match where people didn't want first pick, which is not great to see that happen. But
yeah, I got the bans. Let's go.
And Hours has to pick A Ravi here, which does give him FCC and Ruel. But
FCC's banned.
Oh, FCC's. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, so A Ravi pick easy. Man, let's see if Hours is able to push through with a smaller unit pool.
Oh,
has a long climb up. Has to win 2 matches to keep going through.
I'm surprised Hua Young still isn't banned.
Hua Young, yeah, she's an interesting unit, but with Amelia,
and the Amelia comes back out.
The thing about it is, Hours has to win this match and he'll get another ban, but Tao gets 2 chances to try to crack Hours' draft. Hours looking at his cannon, looking for Frog. AOL did get her first loss last match, but doing pretty solid.
What is he looking for right now? Red Frog. Has to be.
Is he between Polides or something else? Curious case.
Hey, because he still has Athletica and Plan somewhere in there, right? If he steals the Politos.
Yeah. He could take Poly and try to force something. He needs to start picking though. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Oh, going for
Green
cleave.
Sid.
He's coming out with the cleave. Tao can grab the Poly away from him though. You do have to remember that.
And
And
if
he
Plan's the
does
only
end up
initiator,
taking
you
the
have
Plan.
Politos and Selene as a threat.
Yeah, very risky to pick it this early and not pick the Poly. But maybe ours is like, you're not gonna stop my cleave. Ooh, Arby would hurt a lot here. Goes for BBK instead.
Well, yeah, because so far ours already has 2 RB counters.
Right. Man, but the thing about it, I guess you could not do anything with. If he's fast enough, he can actually not do anything with Flan. But he has to find a way to deal with BBK or with Polides. I don't know which one he's gonna pick. Let's see what ours gets to pick here. Man, he's very committed. Oh, we see the Celine too.
There's the Selene.
Okay, do
He's
you
not
ban
banning Plan.
Amelia and just outspeed? I think that's actually the play. You have a speed imprint, you have a Collie, you just don't do anything with your Flan.
It might be a BBK ban.
I think you ban Amelia just because you're worried about the speed. Yep, he's worried about the speed. He bans Amelia. Like, you don't need to use Flan in the situation. He has speed imprint. His Ida is like 260 speed, right? Ida will take turn 1, get to set up shop, and then he has the A Robbie for the follow up. Ida will have skill amplifier to stop the BBK, right? It's looking good, right? I think this is a good. I think he played it right. I think he played it
just
right.
gave out precious information on hours of speed.
Yeah, look at that speed. Yeah, if Amelia had outspeed, it would have been much scarier, right? So now he still gets to soul burn, right? Gets to push back. Hopefully gets to stun the Hua, right? That's what he really needs. Man, the thing about it is, okay, he has 3's the Celine here, right? Sid should kill the Celine. Okay, no stun on the Hua, which is unfortunate for him.
Oh my goodness.
Do you just blow S3? You have to try to kill. You have to just blow it. Yep, he has to blow it. Does barely kill. Flan outspeeds. Does that matter though? Or do you just S1? I mean, the BBK... What do you try to go for here? Alright, we do see the Bastion. Alright, big S3. Needs to do a lot. Has to kill a Ravi, right?
Alright, it's a wrap.
He gets to heal a lot here though when he kills the Ida?
Wait, that's true.
Can a Ravi kill it? It does. Okay.
Yeah.
A Ravi damage too high. Alright, we're going to game 5. That was really solid. That was a very clean game.
So you still can cleave with 8 units pre-band.
Yep, you still can cleave with 8 units pre-band. Alright, last option. I think we're going to see the A Ravi ban. That's my guess. A Ravi's gone, right?
And we might see the A Coley ban.
A Kali would be a pretty good ban in this situation, true, right? So I think we see A Ravi and A Kali ban. I do not think ours is going to leave A Kali in. Or he may ban BBK and say, I'll deal with A Ravi somehow else. Or he bans Poly, right? We don't know. We don't know what ours is thinking, but we're seeing another game 5. Wow.
I don't think he bans Poly. I think he rather takes Poly.
He bans Amelia.
I think he takes Poly.
Does he grab his own Hua? Or does he try to cleave here? A Ravi's not an easy unit to cleave when she has Proof of Valor like that. I'm shocked he did not ban the A Ravi. Does get Hua Young though, which is a really good option into A Ravi. AOL, okay. Doesn't have the A Kali anymore though. And no Stena either. It's not as easy to soul cleave. Does still have access to Ida. What?
All these knights.
What am I looking at? He can't actually use Flan and Ida still. Granted, maybe holding it because he does still have 2 prevents and it could be Poly Flan again. So he might just be trying to hold it off in case he does decide to Celine here. Does go for the Ida. Do you hold the Poly off or do you start setting up in case Poly does get picked up? So he's just slow clearing again, right? Solitaria. Is he gonna leave Flan open? I am curious. He actually might. Interest. This is getting really dicey on both sides. Ruel, wow. Wow. Do you ban Arabi and push through, or do you ban the Pillars and push through? Faithless?
I think
over
knowing ours,
Flan.
he might just ban Phyllis because he hates knights.
Really?
Oh, the Solitaria, man. He
He-
doesn't want the speed contest.
Man, but the thing about it now, it's like, okay, you can deal with the whole enemy team.
Does ours have the DPS?
I don't know. He doesn't have attack buff. Right? Alright, who do you reset here? I guess you can wait for AOL, see what AOL hits, and then decide what your reset is accordingly. Ruel is not reset, Pillis is not reset. That's huge.
Oh, this Prax Reamer.
Oh yeah. Granted, he was able to hit the S2, which is pretty good for him.
Never mind.
Oh.
Okay. So he definitely resets Ruel here.
Ruel, right.
Does he sober in this? Does he still have enough souls for
Does he kill
Faithless?
Rimuru here? He does kill Rimuru, gets the win right.
Barely.
Ooh. Does he soulburn the Faithless Litica? He does soulburn the Faithless Litica. I'm not taking chances here.
Yeah, because I'm not sure how much effectiveness he can have on her.
Right.
Since it's probably like his 4th string gear or something.
Yep. Starts working on the Ida, which is a pretty good option. Do you try to silence the Aravi here? So she can't S3 you.
I think you don't touch the Arabi.
Oh god. Oh, you
Goodness.
D-break though. Do you try to kill Pillis here? No kill on Pillis, man. I don't think you kill Arabi though, unfortunately.
This speed buff Sid is cycling like nothing else.
Try to go for it. Does not get it, unfortunately.
He can try for a blind debuff here.
Gets the blind. All right,
Yeah,
that's
he
pretty
gets
big.
it.
If this misses, this is the game. 50-50. This is what it comes down to. 50-50. Does it hit? It hits! Oh my god, dude. Ours cannot catch a break. Oh man, missed the silence. Tav won the S3 hit. Gets to steal speed buff here and immunity.
Oh my goodness. Wait, this kills. It's a real S1.
Oh man, Tav has to thank his lucky stars for that win. So much went wrong for hours. So much went wrong for hours that game. He missed the silence on the well on the Pillis. He missed the stun on the Rimuru. He missed the Arabi hit the S3. Man, that is brutal. The Arabi.
Is there a chance that Arabi killed through miss?
Oh, no shot. No shot.
Also, what I was thinking is if you don't touch Arabi at all there, I think Ida cycles back to her S2 because she just needed one more turn and maybe get another skill nullifier.
Yeah, that's the thing too. But I don't know if because he had one more turn, right? I think he got greedy with the other one. That was close. But now we're gonna see the grand finale, which is gonna be Tav versus ours. No, Tav versus Myth. My bad. Said the wrong thing. I'll put you in there, tough. Grand finale. Man. Man, oh man. Cleavers did not do good today. But don't feel too bad for ours. He will still get a prize. So we will see Myth versus Tav. But let's get it started. Myth versus Tav for the grand finale. This is it. This is what these players have been working for.
All right. Now the question is, do we see an Arya pre-ban right out of the gate?
No shot. No shot. I honestly think if I was facing Tav in this situation, taking away his T-Cross set and his A-Ravi is the critical part. But did you see how
The Ruel.
See, this is the thing I don't understand. Had he banned A-Ravi over Amelia, he would have won that match because he was already outspeeding. So that's why I don't understand why ours banned the Amelia over A-Ravi.
I mean, that one match where Amelia was, maybe he found out the speed and his Athletica was slower.
Yeah, but I guess he was just worried about the speeds. But I feel like, man, just that A-Ravi being so bulky, it's so hard to deal with, especially with our single target cleave. And then banning the Solitaria, not trusting the speed as well was. I wonder if he just didn't want to leave it up to like a speed RNG and wanted to try to see what he could do. Ours didn't trust his speed, and Taff called it out. He didn't ban that Faithless Lidica.
And there's the Arya.
Oh, Ruel ban. Myth really just said, I don't want to deal with Ruel.
I mean, there was a pattern. No Maid, no Ruel. No Revivers.
True. Man, right now, right side draft looks pretty strong. Granted, you can just let C Lilith through in this scenario. You can get rid of the T-Crosette and then try to win from there. The only problem is by putting Lionheart Sermia into Rimuru, you have to hope that you go before the Rimuru S3. We also do know Tao's Arya's speed. We do know she's lifesteal, so maybe Myth has kept that in mind and is trying to know that he's not going to set up Arya until later in the match. Ooh, does ban the Tigre set and the Lormia is banned. This means that Hua and A-Ravi have quite a bit of things to get through though. That's a lot to actually get through, not gonna lie. Let's see, the only nice thing is Myth will get to just S3 here, most likely. Or he might S2 depending on what Tav decides to push back with S2. Resist every attack break. Oh my gosh, wait. He hit nothing. And he resisted the provoke. Oh man. That's tough. Tav's luck is rough.
The ML Cowrick could have ER though.
That is true.
Because we've seen it resist a lot before as well.
That is true. And Myth is known for wonky ER builds.
Do you think he's just gonna try to nuke the Arya?
I think he's just trying to nuke the Rimuru. Arya does. You have to remember RTA water versus fire. You do have that 30% extra damage. He has to actually hope that this Rimuru breaks through the barrier, which it does. Nope. Tooth. Wait. Where's the tooth? Where's the tooth? Myth. Where's the tooth? Interesting. The thing about it is, I think Arya's gonna take this game and run with it.
Yeah.
Like,
once the vlog out.
And that's a really interesting option because now you leave your A-Ravi open to just dying.
I honestly think that killing Rimuru there just gave Silius better people to dual attack with and gave Stena an extra stack.
Right. And he didn't S3, so the A-Ravi was ripe for the kill. And I do not think Hua is able to kill this Arya anytime soon. He has to start going for the Sela. I don't know what he's to start going for. And he doesn't keep the S2 for Mediator Cowrick to try to get rid of Arya's buffs. Huge.
It's F-Res anyways, so.
Oh, that's true. Unlikely that he would kill. And yep, gets the dual attack with a really good unit. Yeah, that's tough. Arya 100% win rate so far. Man, maybe I should reconsider this unit. This unit's kind of popping off.
I don't have enough to get her, so I'm
Oh,
gonna try to
really?
luck sack
Just
eventually.
luck sacker, bro. Easy. I am shocked that the Hua did not proc Uberia's Tooth and was not able to push through.
Is it? That damage is
It's
insane.
actually really good. That's really good. Granted, it's bigger buffed, but still, that is really good damage. Wow, Arya's looking kind of crazy. You think Myth is gonna ban Arya now?
Yeah, I was expecting it out of the gate, but
And we do see again. It looks like people really like first pick. I really do think second pick is not as strong anymore.
I think first pick is stronger for this because how many pre-bans there are.
That's true. You can secure the few broken units that are left.
Yeah, and there's the T-Cos that ban.
Nice. And we also do see the mediator ban. Oh,
The
what?
first pick Arya.
Wait
Alright.
a minute. But he didn't secure the Rimuru. I don't know about first pick Arya. I think we're getting a little ambitious here with these bans. And we see the stun it. Man, hyper aggro on the right side. The thing about it is he's almost gonna be forced to ban the A Robin situation. Or not the A Robin, the Rimuru. Because if you're using Arya and you're letting Rimuru through, that's tough.
Full team counterattack buff does not sound too good to me.
Let's see. Will Myth break Arya's 100% win rate?
But we do see a combo that Kitsune used earlier as well.
True.
With Arya Meru.
Yeah, picking up from his losses. Myth learning. He's like, yo, that looked kind of busted. Let me try this out. He most likely does need another knight or way to deal with Rimuru. Belian? Ooh, that's our first Belian of the game. Oh man, that's brutal. I guess because you have FCC, you can force the Rimuru, and the Rimuru will go before the Arya if it's slow enough. So you can actually just ban the.
Wait, this Solitaria pick actually seems so good because it's an AoE S1 that strips. So you can just take off the stealth.
Yep, and he bans the FCC, right? This Arya is most likely not gonna get an S3 off. It's tough. I don't know. I think Top wins this one too. Handily too. Yeah. You're not even close as far as speed goes.
Almost the whole team going first.
Yep. And you get Vigor buff too. And you can just S2 the Mercedes or Hua. Yeah, S2's the Hua. S3 Mercedes or do you S3 Belian? You S3 Belian, right? And just kill the.
I think you SC Mercedes. Okay, I'm wrong on all my guesses today.
Yeah, I think Belian, because Mercedes, I think you just kill with Meru. You can actually just S3 and Meru's gone. Like, she's just dead.
And this should push everyone but Arya back.
Yep. Well, the Mercedes didn't get pushed back. He will get to S2 here, which is very good for him. It gives him a chance to, his Mercedes not die this turn. But, man, that's a tall hill to climb.
Yeah, but this Solitaria does hit the whole team.
Yep, potentially stunning too. Could be pretty brutal. Has to hope that his Arya here is able to hit. Oh, goes into the perfect unit too. Yikes.
I have nothing to say but unfortunate.
Yikes. Yeah, this Belian was a non-factor. Here's the thing that I find interesting with Belian. I feel like in standard Bruiser play, she's actually not that good. Like, ironically. And I know a lot of people will actually disagree with me, but I actually think Belian's in a pretty balanced state right now. Like, overall. It's just kind of like she stops cleave, and that's about much as she's doing, right? There's a lot of answers to her now.
I think this Silius only knows how to do it with the Stenny.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first loss of Arya.
Yep. Arya's first loss. How unfortunate. Solitar is such a good pick. I wonder. Oh.
And
so
the
brutal.
Solitaria stops her from getting focused, so she can't do her S2 either.
Yep. The Solitaria was like one of the best picks he could have. That's why I was surprised he didn't ban the Solitaria. Who was his ban?
Yeah, same.
It was like I forgot who the ban was. Oh, the Rimuru.
It was Rimuru.
I feel like I would have just left the Rimuru in. It's better than having your Belian stunned, right?
Yeah.
It gives you a chance to luck suck. And then Stennis should be able to close out the game pretty soon. Yep, there it is. Just one more S2 and it's over. And we go on to the next match. Alright, if Tab wins this, he does win the full tournament. So this is it. Myth has to reverse 3-0. It is not an easy feat to do. Right? But we have seen Myth come back, right? It's not impossible for him to actually come back to this. But there's a very tall mountain that he has to actually climb through. Tab looking very strong. Very, very strong. Ours being the closest one right there to possibly being able to beat. But let's see what we are able to do. We see Arya and Conqueror Lilias get banned. What will Myth pick in this situation?
And another thing with reverse 3-0ing, with the first pick and second pick, it would be very hard to.
Oh yeah, because you never get to pick anymore. 3 games where you don't get to pick if you go first or third. First pick's Hua Young. Myth still a strong believer in Hua Young, but ironically, Hua Young has one of the worst win rates today. I think she's only won 1 game in all the games she's actually been a part of. And Myth missing his 2 big bread and butters of Mediator and Payra. Tough to come back from. We do see the Amelia. Very, very solid option. And the Stennis. Stennis, I mean, has been popping off a lot. But the Lion's still open. Carrot would be pretty brutal. Polly's pretty good in the situation too. Stops the Amelia. And the Rimuru. Tab looking to close this game out cleanly too. Ooh, Arch Demon Shadow. Pretty good into Aravi. Stops her from cycling, stops her from healing. But you need a bulkier unit right here. Oh man. Are you just banning the Poly? Oh man. Oh man. This is gonna be an interesting match. Tab looks really strong coming into this match. I don't know how Myth cracks through this. Let's see what he's able to do. Goes for an S1. Gets the dual attack. I think that's actually worse for him. Ironically.
I mean, that is some damage though from the Amelia.
That is good damage. The thing about it is now he gets to oh man. The only thing I think he's worried about is if he goes on onto Amaro might counter again. Because he was thinking about it. He was like, do I really want to do this? But right now it doesn't matter who he kills, because if he kills Aravi, just brings them back.
Unless he kills the Aravi. It's a
No way. Proof of Valor, there's no shot. I think you start working on you just start working on FCC.
That's crazy. He went for it.
Yep.
And I don't think this is on Uberus too. It's not Brocken.
It's not Brocken, yeah. Could have actually won the first game if it was Uberius.
I don't think he had to as or Soberin that.
He just didn't want to risk it, I'm sure.
Yeah, especially with the Amir.
Alright, here's the question though. With the Poly being right there. Man. Full damage Poly too. That's tough. That's really tough. He can try to kill the poly here and be able to actually use his unit, or at least stun the. At least stun them. Decides to hold the soul burn. Wait, why?
I don't know.
I'm a little
I couldn't tell
confused by
you.
the option.
Is he gonna kill with Hua?
I don't think it kills through Aureus. Especially with no Barrius Tooth. Like, the thing about it is, like, he's holding his Amelia's gonna take way longer to set up. And he's gonna
Hey,
get the
but
barrier
what?
too.
What artifact is this thing on?
Oh
And
my
why did
goodness,
this
dude!
full
I
attack
swear
twice?
Tab has Unity Gaming on. Oh, and he crit 2 times in a row!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, that is sad. The thing about it is Tab actually had a shot to win that game. Like, a very real shot. If he had killed Polly before, he gets to reset his team and gets to slowly start working on A-Robbie and other units. But because he didn't, like, think about this. His Amelia would still be alive. He could have started working on the Rimuru. He could have left A-Robbie for last. Like, Tab can just blow S3 here and he most likely kills. Yep. And that's going to be the game. But we'll let it play through. We'll see what ends up happening. Yeah, this most likely kills. Super strong A-Robbie. And then follow-ups should be able to finish it off. What are the odds this actually lose? Nah, there's no way. Yeah. Wow.
And the crit to seal the deal.
Double dual attack into double fire crit. My goodness. That is really
I mean,
tough.
at least the first dual attack didn't crit.
No, but the second one did. And then the regular attack crit. But very commanding win for Tab. So that will be it. That is going to be the tournament. Wow. Tab's luck today and his drafting skills really carried him through. Really, really solid play from Tab's side. Tab will be our winner. So there we go. That is the tournament. The top 4 players, so ours, Tab, Myth, and Kitsune, reach out to me. I'll give you your cut. Should be 100 right now. Split between you guys, with Tab getting the biggest cut. Most likely getting $50 to $60. I'd still have to like make the actual cut. And then depending if I get the extra 50 from Hufer, I will split that with you guys later on as well. But that is going to be all I have for you guys today. What a tournament. What a ton of events. Coming into this, I definitely thought ours had a very strong shot, but Tab really put the nail in the coffin there. Not near the end. But congratulations.
All right.
Arya
Before you
almost
leave
with
off,
100% win rate too.
are you giving him the chance to become King's Assassin?
No, my unit's too doomed right now. I would 100% lose if I was to play today. Even though I followed task play pattern, I think I honestly would ban his A-Robbie first. No one banned the A-Robbie away. I was shocked. But that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace.